Welcome to Brick Pasta and Brickbender Friday morning stream. This is our third stream together. How are you doing today, Chad?
Pretty good. And yourself?
I am great. Today, what are you going to build today?
Today I am continuing work on this snow speeder. It's a UCS snow speeder.
That is a great set. It's got some good detail to it. And in keeping with the theme, I'm going to do some Star Wars microfighters. So I've got a couple Series 4 microfighters that I got for a total of $5. So
can't beat that.
What I'm going to build today. And so what else have you been up to this week?
I started working on a little bit of Darth Vader's castle, kind of finishing that out. Some sorting, a lot of editing.
Editing, yeah, that's always fun.
But it's definitely been a week. One of our kids has been staying home, and today she's off with mom, so I get the morning free to myself.
Nice. That's always a positive thing.
Yep.
Let me pull up the chat here because I don't have it up. I had all this time to do this earlier. Yeah. Here we go. I had all this time to do this earlier. Oh. I paused you. All right.
I should probably get it brought up too.
Yeah, nobody's chatting yet, so we're still good. But I've been working on this. This is I was out of town for the beginning of the week. We went to Las Vegas on a adult only trip, and I was able to pick up some green tiles, 1x2 tiles. So last night I pulled out my castle pieces and started putting this together.
Now, do they have them in the pick-a-brick wall? I think I heard
that
you
was,
mention. Yeah,
that was in the pick-a-brick wall. So I was excited. About 4 or 5 things that I got out of the pick-a-brick wall. It was those, the 1x1 with stud in tan, some white arches, 1x4 white arches, some 1x2 clear bricks, and some 1x1 green square studs or square bricks.
Awesome.
It was right there. So yeah, I filled a small cup with what I thought I needed, and that was good.
Our closest Lego store is 3.5 or 4 hours away.
Oh.
So it's like, if I want parts, I need to get them through sets
or Bricklink or yeah.
So it's like, and to tell you the truth, well, I guess gas isn't that much here anymore, but for the time and the gas, it's like it's just as cheap just to get them through Bricklink.
Oh yeah, I mean I'm in the same boat. I think it's about 2.5, 3 hours for me to go to a store that's not like a Bricks and Minifigs store to go to a true Lego store. So either I'll order it online,
right,
or I will order it through Bricklink, or very rarely do I go up there. But when I have the opportunity to go to a Lego store, I make sure I check it out. So being that we were in Las Vegas, it wasn't too far of a walk to go down the strip and go to the store. And my wife wanted to see if they had a Las Vegas Raiders store anyway, because my father-in-law is a big Raiders fan, and since they're moving there, he was looking for some Las Vegas Raiders gear. But they just had some nondescript, it didn't have the city or anything, so I have to wait until 2020, I think. I'll tell you what. I've got some of the older Star Wars minifigs, and these are far, far better printed. I don't know if you can see that right there. Seems like my camera's a little fuzzy there. But yeah, these are, hey, Brickhead family, how are you today?
Good morning.
Got Nick in the chat.
Or it could be his boy.
Or it could, yeah, it could be Jigglypuff.
I've seen him use that account.
The helmet is pretty detailed out. You know, the visor on it is one piece. Does your UCS set have minifigs in it as well?
It has, I think, one minifig. No, two minifigs. But it's not a minifig scale. But yeah, it has those two. I haven't even gotten to them yet.
They're not yet in the build, huh?
No, this is bag 4. And I have not gotten it yet.
That's Nick. He wanted to let us know it was him. Must be streaming from work. Are you streaming from work today, Nick? Or are you or listening from work? Or are you at the house? I don't know. My job's you know, I don't have the time off like certain people do. Mine fluctuates a little bit more. I don't know. Yours is probably similar, right?
As far as like being free at work?
Yeah, when you're off and when you're working. I'm usually working when other people are off.
Okay. Yeah, on second shift. Well, yeah, second shift. And I mean, as far as like holidays, yeah, we get the holidays and stuff like that. But yeah. And then free time at work. Sometimes I'm able to jump on the streams at work, not necessarily like video, but I'm always in the chat. So
right. Yeah, every once in a while, not very often. It's got to be after we're closed, and I'm just walking around. Then I'll just listen to what's going on. Have my headphones on, listening.
And that's always fun too.
Yep. So always interesting. So do you have to work tonight, or are you off tonight?
Nope, I have to work tonight, and I'm thinking about working this weekend just to kind of help out with Christmas a little bit. So we'll see what happens. I get the option of coming in or not if I want. So
that's nice.
Yeah, it's kind of flexible, but not
super flexible.
Not super flexible.
Yeah. What is your opinion on these stud shooters?
Which ones?
Those any of them, any of the stud shooters themselves. But
I think they work good for a play feature. I guess I like the bolt blasters better.
The bolt
as far
blaster.
As like the shooting the
bolts.
Bolts.
Yeah, those are nice features for playability.
Yeah, but I think that those fit in the smaller the stud shooters. They fit in a lot better in some mocks and stuff like that.
Yeah, I could see that. I don't typically use them too often unless I'm building a mech of some sort.
And they don't always have to be used as stud shooters either. They can be re-bling or.
Yeah, I've seen some of that, and it looks pretty cool. Especially when people build like these doors or just detailed rock areas or something like that. And it's like, wow. All right.
So you guys did go to a Lego store when you guys were on your little
We
mini.
did. We did. I talked my wife into it. It wasn't too terribly hard. I said, honey, let's go here. And she's like, all right.
Well, it's probably a little bit different experience with her when she doesn't have the kids.
Oh, no. We usually if we go and we have the kids, it's me taking them. So. Did I put this on backwards? Did I put it on backwards? No, that's right. All right. Pasta, I meant to tell you your thumbnail game is strong. Looks sharp.
Thank you. I've been playing around a little bit with it.
Yeah?
Yeah, just changing things up. I'm still debating whether or not I like the outline around me and the set that I'm building.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
I need to actually figure out how to do some of that and sit down and do some more detail editing with some of my streams, like put stuff in it and, you know, kind of like what you're doing.
Okay. Are you, I guess I don't want to get too off the topic of Lego, but
yeah.
Do you use a Mac or are you using like a PC?
I have a Mac.
Mac, okay. That's a good platform. Not real familiar with it, but it seems to me like it's a very, very efficient platform to do artsy stuff on, like video editing or thumbnails.
I just don't always take the time to do it, I think is where I struggle.
Oh. I was that way. I was that way too at the beginning. At just a year ago. I mean, it's just been a year since I started using this software.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, under a year, probably 11 months. But I started using a free software for both my thumbnails and my video editing, and it's been quite the ride to learn it. But I mean, it's doable.
Yeah, I mean, I've got like Photoshop that I've had for forever, and I know how to utilize it.
Okay.
I just, like I said, don't always take the time to do so.
Well, when you're a dad, time is at a premium.
True. And when you work like what we do, it sometimes make it harder than if you had maybe a 9 to 5 or a 8 to 5, whatever. That does play into it.
Some of these kids, some of the T-Falls, though, some of their channels are so good.
Oh yeah.
You know, because they do take the time, or they have the time.
Yeah.
What I wouldn't give to have that time again.
Back. Yeah. So true.
And even some of the mocks that they build, it's just, some of them are absolutely amazing. I came across one this morning. That was cool. And it was that manta ray bomber. And instead of buying the set, he built it out of his own brick that he had.
Oh yeah.
Mostly dark. It was mostly dark gray, black, but it had some like reds and yellows into it. Completely different than the manta ray bomber.
Right.
But it was the same build, and it looked really cool.
Well, I'm struggling with this one today. I had the piece on there wrong, and it wasn't. I was trying to figure out what I did to not get it right. I've used nothing but free programs. Nick likes the outline.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. some people like it. Some people think that, oh, well, he's trying too hard or stuff like that. It's like, nah.
I don't worry about what other people think. I do me.
I want them to click,
Well, I do too, but I still, at the end of the day, I don't.
Oh, yeah. I hear you.
How I'm going to do my channel is how I'm going to do my channel, and either it'll be successful or it won't, but I'm okay with that.
I think I concentrate on, I don't concentrate on the views, but I concentrate on, well, YouTube now has the click-through rate.
Right.
I guess maybe I shouldn't give out my trade secrets when we're on air, but
that's fine. We can talk about it later. It's fine.
They say to pick out 3 metrics to really concentrate on and try to improve those rather than trying to lift everything at once.
Right.
Because they say if you just concentrate on 3, everything will follow.
That's typical business.
Yeah. So click-through rate is one of them. And that's what I
you focus on.
Improve on. But, just to kind of get back on the Lego thing, I've seen a lot of larger mocks made.
Right.
For like, what was the most recent one with the salt planet or the mineral planet?
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
I want to say crate.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so I put together a kit the other day, crate, and it was the Walker. I was like, why doesn't anybody do like a mini build crate?
I've
like
seen
the microfighters and stuff like that.
I've seen one.
Okay.
Back when the movie first came out, there was somebody they got the microfighters. I forget who it was, but they got the microfighters, and they actually Lego sent them some sort of base for it, and it was really, really pretty cool.
Yeah,
all put together.
I didn't come across that, but that to me would be a really cool concept.
Yeah, that was about I want to say probably about a year ago, not quite.
Okay.
I'll have to see if I can find it. If I find it, I'll send it to you. Send you a link. All right. So here's where I'm at with my little U-wing. Almost there.
Looking nice. But everybody likes big mocks, I guess. So
I don't know. I think some of them I did not like. I was not a fan of micro builds or what's the little city things that they do. The Micropolis. But the more and more I see it and see how things are done in that, the more and more I appreciate it.
Yeah, I follow a channel that does it, and she does some tutorials. As far as like how she comes across her stuff and
what channel is that?
That would be. Oh, I have to look at my list. I got her icon in my mind. But
sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot there.
I'm used to it. I'm used to it. But she does really fantastic stuff. Like, and she puts out a video every day, and
wow,
most of her videos are less than a minute long.
Very cool.
Blockhead UK.
Blockhead UK. Okay.
Blockhead UK. She does some really great stuff.
I'll have to check it out.
She does a little bit of tutorials, some other builds.
Like I said, to start with, I wasn't a fan of it. I was like, this is not for me. I don't understand why people want to build this. And then the more and more I saw of it, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, wow, that's a micro build. Okay, cool. And then I don't have space for everything all the time. So, you know, if I wanted to build a city, it would have to be in a micro build. It would have to be in a micro build. I just don't have the space. Not in my designated area.
Then something else I was thinking of too the other day is that Creator has all those great creator like buildings, like city, like the smaller 3-in-1 sets.
Oh yeah,
it would be kind of cool to build a city or a town
with 3-in-1 sets.
With 3-in-1 sets.
I think a lot of people actually use them here or there. I know. I want to say Bricksmith has one or two in his. Whether he built them out of his own parts or he had the set and built it out of the set, I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, they're I enjoy building the creator sets. A lot of extra pieces. All right, those are stud shooters. Something is not where it needs to be, I think. Because I have got one of these. I'll tilt my camera down. I guess that's about right.
Yeah.
Because all the red ones are your studs for your stud shooter. But I got 2 extra clips. Usually you only get 1 extra clip.
Yep. That's all right.
Nothing wrong with that. I'm not complaining.
You seen anybody use those for anything other than the stud shooters? Those.
I have not seen anything. I'm hoping to see somebody find a way to use them other than stud shooters.
Will they fit in? Will they fit in the clip, like the rod clips?
Maybe like this. Like this.
Yep.
But, you know, this is too small to fit inside any of the pieces. Like, it's too big for the hole there. Or it's too small for that, and it's too big for the ones that are up underneath. So, I don't know quite how you would use this piece other than clipping it.
Maybe greebling. That's what I was wondering, if it would fit in a clip.
Yeah, that I think is maybe about the only way you could get it to work. I don't know if somebody's watching this and they've got a way to use those for something other than what they were designed for, other than the stud shooters. Please let me know.
That's what Lego is kind of all about.
Start the Y-Wing fighter. Y-Wing.
I have not built that one yet.
I love the Star Wars sets, just some of them are too big. Too big for...
Yeah, that's what Nick was saying. Some of the Star Wars sets are too big. Or the mock. I think that if I were to do a city, that I would have to do it with the 3-in-1 creator sets, or you know that size.
If you do a city with 3-in-1 creator sets, I would love to see it.
Because that's probably all I have room for, is a city that size.
Now, I think this is funny. These are both out of the same series, right? We're going to look at these minifigs. So this one, the helmet and the visor, one piece, right?
Yep.
This one, the visor is part of the printing, and the helmet goes on top, you know, to kind of look that way. I'm surprised. I'm kind of surprised that they did that, because they spent so much detail on this one, and then something so simple that they could have put it into here, they did.
Right. And it could have been one of those things to where they were still retooling or seeing how it was going to turn out.
Could be.
You know, one of those deals, maybe.
Or it's the only other thing I could think of is that maybe because they use it in so many sets, and some of them they have the visors in them, some of them they don't.
Oh yeah.
You know, maybe the face, the visor isn't printed on the face. So, or it's printed on one side. Now this one does have a two-sided head. Does have a two-sided head. And visors on both. Yeah, two expressions. Happy and own crap. And this one does too. He's got a like, I'm gonna blow stuff up, and he's
concerned.
Concerned there.
His concerned expression.
Yeah. So interesting. So how far have you gotten?
I'm about halfway through bag 4.
Uh-huh.
And this is where I'm at. Although I'm having an issue across the top here. They want me to put this tile right here.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know if I'm missing something, because the instructions.
Now, is that console a printed tile, or is that a sticker inside there?
Right here?
Yes.
That is printed on those.
That is a nice printed tile.
Yeah, but the two on the side are a sticker.
Go figure. I don't get it. I think for the money that people pay for those UCS sets, every piece in there should be printed.
Oh yeah. Oh, I figured it out.
Did you figure out what you?
Yeah, I just had they weren't slanted in there far enough.
Ah. At least it's an easy fix.
Well, I figured it was something I was missing.
All right.
Yeah, the money that we pay for the UCS, that's definitely.
I mean, just come on, Lego, just do better.
Well, even the Millennium Falcon has a few stickers here and there.
Do better.
Yeah.
I paid $900 for the Millennium Falcon or more. It better not have a single sticker in it.
Exactly. Especially since they, hyped it up as being the largest set ever released, for the time.
You're right. I mean, if you want me to spend that kind of money on a set, it shouldn't have a sticker in it. It should be nothing that I can screw up.
Exactly.
But that's just my thoughts. So,
some of my earlier videos, I I liked the fact. Well, I enjoyed the challenge of putting the stickers on,
Mm-hmm.
but as I started to kind of use the parts for some of my own stuff, it was like, man, I wish that didn't have a sticker on it.
Right.
You start thinking that way. So I kind of stopped putting the stickers on.
Well, and I can understand why they have stickers for sets, so that you can use or not use the parts the way you want to. You know, you buy the set, you build it, say, okay, I'm going to use these parts. I actually bought it to use these parts for something else. I just wanted to build it once, and then I'm gonna take it apart. So I don't want to put the stickers on. I get that, but a UCS set is a display set.
Yep.
I don't know many people who take it and break it all the way down. That's pretty cool.
Right there.
Yeah,
they
so
use
that's on
the ball joint or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they use to
make it to where it can go. Yeah, I can see them in the top part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. But I just feel like they definitely, there's no need for not stickering those parts. For not printing those parts, I'm sorry, for stickering them.
Right. But then I think Kevin Hinkle was saying that the reason why they do that is because you can always take a sticker off, but if it's printed, it's always printed.
Right. No, and like I said, I understand completely, but for those sets, like the UCS sets.
Yeah, and I hear where you're coming from. It's always going to be displayed, or
yeah, I mean, whoever's building that is building it to display it.
Yeah. 90% of the time it'll be displayed.
Mm-hmm.
Or it'll stay in the box.
Mm-hmm. In somebody's backlog.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't have much of a backlog. After this, the only thing I have left to build is the Burj Khalifa. The tower from Dubai.
Okay.
My wife brought me back that one from Dubai when she was there earlier this year.
I guess I'm not familiar with that one, but is that a architectural?
It is.
Okay.
It is. It's on a small scale, which really isn't that small.
Okay.
Because I want to say that's the tallest building in the world.
Man, they have a lot of cool stuff in Dubai. You know that?
Yeah. I wish I could have gone with her, because that would have been a cool trip. But
I've never been there myself, but just like the pictures I've seen, and I mean, it just pretty much sprung up.
Mm-hmm.
Last 50 years or 40
years?
Yeah.
So definitely a lot of cool stuff. But not really much going on in the chat.
No.
I think most people are just listening. And that's fine.
I don't even know how many
watchers.
How many viewers we have, but
I think we're down. We got 3 right now.
Nick's probably listening.
Yeah. Some people at work just listening and going, "Yay, there's something Lego on."
Yeah, here's the other ball joint that goes.
Yeah. With the mini, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Is that a stickered piece too in front?
This one right here, yes, that is stickered.
Yeah. So how long you been doing Lego?
Probably 2 years, and maybe a little over 2 years. But what got me into it was my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
and she liked Frozen, and we came across a Frozen Lego set in shopping one night, and we picked it up, and that's pretty much what got it all started.
Now, did you have Lego as a kid?
Yes, I did.
So you just had a long dark age.
Very long dark age. Yeah, it could have been a lot shorter.
You probably remember the differences between the sets now and the sets that we played with.
Oh, yeah.
You have all the special pieces. You had bricks, like literally bricks.
Yeah, I think trying to think of what the most special piece was maybe the green sloped cockpit. That might have been about as special as it got.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. All right.
But I had a lot of fun with those sets. What I really enjoyed building were the space scooters, is what they used to call them. They were like, well, almost a lot like your microfighters there.
Oh, with the little
the minifigure would just sit in there. And,
yes, yeah, and the little what they use as jet turbines now.
Yeah.
But even now they're different than. Hey, how are you?
I used to build just droves of those, and it was like, I got a whole fleet.
Right. Yeah, those little parts that those came in were pretty spot on. Those are probably my favorite parts out of the older sets. The little turbines that I think they use it in the sand skiff from Star Wars. You know, where Luke and
yeah, and they use a lot of airplanes too.
Mm-hmm.
I had one of those, and I was building a set with one of those, and the set also had a helmet.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe it was a hairpiece. No, it was a hairpiece because it was Luke's sand speeder.
Right.
And I was putting it together, and I was looking for this hairpiece forever, and I thought, well, maybe Lego forgot it. And here it was inside that engine.
Oh, Hoosier wants to know if you're still building the snow speeder.
Yes, I am. I am still building the snow speeder. I'm only gonna build it on friend streams. Figure it's a good set for that.
Absolutely. And this has the flick missiles. What do you think about those?
The flick missile, I do not like the flick missiles. I do not like the flick missiles.
Not a fan, huh?
No. But the missile itself can kind of be used for some interesting things. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Technic, and then it also has the rod.
Yeah, that part is pretty good, pretty utilizable piece. All right. Something is not right here. I should not have an extra 1x4 plate.
I forgot a part.
Let's go back and see where I forgot the. I think I see where I forgot the plate. No.
And then with the old pieces, they didn't have the inventory before the step or before the subassembly. So it was like if you forgot a piece, it was really hard to go back and
get one.
See where you missed it. Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, Collecting Bricks. How are you today?
Hey, collecting. Nick says it seems like everyone's having problems following directions.
Well, I mean, it's like when I built the Lego store. I'm like, wow, I got all these extra pieces, and Hoosier goes, that one piece is not extra. Well, I found where it went. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I was wondering why those sat so low.
I got bag 4 finished up.
All right.
Hoosier, right there. Built the front part of this, and we got finished off the seats here.
Nice. And so the minifigures are too big for that, huh? Yeah, it looks like it would fit 2 minifigures side by side in there.
Yes. This is more like a transport ship than a
snow speeder.
snow speeder.
We don't need no stinking directions. You're absolutely right. We do not. That's what mocks are for. Tired of following directions. I find it easier to build something that I'm not thinking about when I'm actually streaming versus streaming and trying to think about what it is that I'm doing.
Right. Mox, I don't know how Jastifer does it, but he does an excellent job of creating his mocks and live streaming at the same time. I have no idea how he does it.
Unless he's planned it out on like an LDL or
even if he does that, he does a good job.
And so that's worst part of giving directions on it. Worst part is giving directions. Yes. How did I build that? Yeah. So there's the castle part that I built. Yes, that is true. I did a video on it was a mini mech that I built for like the aliens theme, and then I tried to reverse engineer it so I could do a video on how I built it. And I think I had to stop the video like 3 or 4 times and cut and paste to get it to this is the way it is.
See, I think if I built a mock and I kind of took it apart to show how it was done, I think that I would forget how I did it. So I think I would be really terrible at that.
I think the techniques, you can show people techniques that you use, and that helps. So like when we look at the back side of this, if you look, what I used to be able to do this was those 1x2x2 plates with the 4 studs on, or bricks with the 4 studs on them. Did you see the brick heads? Because I got quite a few brick heads for next to nothing, so I broke them all apart. And I like those pieces for doing stuff like this, making the brick work.
Yeah, that looks really good. I really like that.
I was really hoping to have some. I thought I had some lime green 1x1 plates, but I don't. So I used the wedges there, the cheese slopes there. I'm not quite sure. I like this one here, but I'm not sure what else to put there.
I think the sand green slopes, like, they set it off. I think they add quite a bit of detail to it.
And then this side, because of the way it's just 1 brick short on this side. So, or 1 stud short. So I'm thinking about re-centering it and fixing that part, because it caused me to have to do this, and these parts here are actually set back.
Okay.
And I can't put the cheese slope on it. We can't see Bender. What part did you want to see, Hoosier? But if I get this where I want to put it in my park, it'll be on display at both Philly and Brick Fair, Alabama. So I'm gonna make those adjustments to it. I like these pieces, the little window type pieces, and I don't know if you can see what I did there. I put the 1x2 cheese slopes across here, and then a plate here to kind of give it some structure.
That looks great.
And then did the same thing on that side. So.
Yeah, I really like that. It's awesome.
Well, thank you. I'm going to keep working at it, and then I'll do the inside of it and get it set where I want it. Hey, Bricksomniac, how are you? So.
Yeah, the Brickhead family says it took him 50 takes for the left shark brickheads that he built.
Yeah, that's quite a commitment. I think after about 5, I might have said, you know what? Not going to happen. Instagram, here you go. This is what it looks like.
Yeah.
Reverse engineer it from here. Brickbender is hiding from us. No, I'm here. I'm right here. I was just showing off my mock that I'd worked on yesterday. And then I'm going to do, well, I think I told you in pre-show that I'm working on the Lego store to expand that out.
Yeah.
So,
that'll be awesome. You're trying to figure out how to.
I need some more. I need to find out my white 1 by whatever, 1 by 6, 1 by 4, 1 by 2 bricks so that I can build that up.
Right. That's awesome.
Got the carousel and the reindeer. Nice. Nice. Oh, I got you. I didn't realize that.
So did he just show all that with presenting me? No.
All right. So there we go. There. You do this. I forget. See, normally what I do is when I'm streaming on other people's streams, I go ahead and click on the box so that I can see what somebody else is working on.
That's all right.
All right. So there's the brickwork that we were talking about. And there, let's take the stairs out again. There's those 1 by 2 by 2 with the 4 studs on the front. And you can see how this one's 4 wide of those, and this one is only 3 wide. And then I had to do a 1 by 1 with stud and 2 1 by 1 square studs to get that raised up. So, real quick. Bender's thinking, no, I did stay up a little bit late last night and got up a little bit early this morning. So, all right. The pad is decent. Just no. Oh, pick a brick wall. No 2 by 2 tiles. Any clear tile, clear plates, or any of that? Oh, I see that on Instagram. Oh yeah. Which shirt did you wear? Bricks on here. Thanks, collecting bricks. There weren't that many people. Wow, must be a real soft opening. Are there other Lego stores in the area? I'm just curious because I can only think that is that's why there wouldn't be that many people. Every time I stream before noon, pasta is always on. Oh, the cat! Oh, I love the Escher Castle shirt. That's probably one of my favorites. My next favorite would probably be the pirate shirt. So,
yep, I'm always up. I'm always up early in the morning.
The joys of being a dad, right?
Oh yeah.
All
and
right.
I enjoy it. I enjoy taking the little one to school and.
Oh yeah, I mean it's good times. Taking 1 to the bus stop and 2 to school. Some days are more fun than others, but
if anything, they've taught me to be a little more disciplined. You know.
Yes. Yes. 2 hours away in Adventura, or 3 in Sawgrass, or 4 at Disney. Really? And so they opened a a Lego store down there, and nobody there. Wow. That's what NyQuil in the morning is for. That package that I was talking to you about earlier, it's on its way. So life is good there.
Awesome.
Got one with me today. He's under the weather. Yeah, that's no fun. Sick kids are no fun at all.
All they want to do is cuddle.
Yep.
That's all they really want.
Yeah. Apparently, there's another one in Florida that have no idea where it's at. I forgot. Oh. All right.
Just trying to see where that minifigure was, what bag that minifigure came in.
Oh, to kind of compare them?
Yeah. I think it's 5. Yeah, minifigure. Yeah, both minifigures comes in bag 5.
Very cool. I think when I go to Brick Fair, Alabama, I'll go check out that store up there. I haven't been to that Lego store yet, so that one's about 2 hours away. The other one's 2.5. Let him play with the train, Hoosier. He'll feel much better. That's what collecting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how Hoosier would feel about that, but
probably not his idea of a good time.
I just keep looking at the brickwork on the side there on your mock. I really like that. That's
well, I appreciate that. I often get inspired by what people do on Instagram or what people show on Instagram. That's kind of where I get some of that inspiration from, and I look and I go, okay, I think I can figure that out. I don't know if you're following them, but Tips and Bricks, yeah, I think that's what it is. Tips and Bricks on Instagram. So. They're that's one of my favorites because they showed some different techniques, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's what that's used for.
I like looking at Pinterest too.
Yeah, I've never really gotten involved with Pinterest as much, but maybe I'll have to start.
Just some of the mocks that are on there. I just like looking at some of the mocks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's Tips and Bricks. Today they're talking about plants.
I'll have to see if I'm.
But I just want to find a new use for this piece right here. The stud shooter clip. Come on. There's got to be some way to utilize that.
I want to know if it clips into a clip or not.
You know what? I got one. Earlier when you asked me that, I didn't have one, but now I have one. It's too small.
It's too small?
It's too small. Let me get my fat fingers out of the way.
Come on, Lego. Why didn't you make that a little wider?
I mean, it's wide enough on the back side of it, but where the pivot is, it doesn't allow you to utilize it that way. I don't know if there's any other way to use that piece.
Probably why we've never seen them anywhere else.
Yep. All right. Let's see. That's what he wanted to do today, and he said Lego store.
I'll be right back.
All right. Let me go back to the chat and see where we were. All right. Bricksomnia, kind of mad. I just saw the email for spend 99 and get the JW. Yeah. I got that email earlier. Yeah, I'd be upset with that too. We have 3 in Chicago plus a Discovery Center. Yeah, that would be fun. I saved the store a couple $100 also. Or let him play Godzilla in your city, and he will be back to normal in no time. Let's see. Does it fit into a minifigure arm? That's a good question. You have to go get more coffee. All right. Well, thank you very much, Collecting Bricks, for stopping by. It will fit into a minifigure hand, but those are for minifigures, not for building. Yeah, it'll fit into his hand. Right there. So, let's see. Yeah, I just have a hard time taking out hands. I mean, I guess if I just bought a whole bunch of hands, if I needed them to do something, that's how that would go down.
Okay, so this is what I've been working on.
Ooh, Darth Vader's castle, right?
Vader's castle. And to tell you the truth, I got mixed feelings about it. As far as the price goes, I'm not too impressed.
Mm-hmm. So,
but I think the size was well represented on the box. You know, some Lego sets it's not that way. But,
right.
But I just thought there was going to be a lot more detail in it.
All right, so spin that around to the front.
To the front?
Yeah. So is that 2 pieces? The lava there flowing out of the bottom of the castle?
What's that?
Right here. Right. Yeah, right there. How many pieces is that?
That is.
Because that's 1 piece.
This is 1 piece. It's like the rock outcropping piece.
Right.
There's 2 wedges here, cheese wedges. And there's this tall brick here.
Right,
That's just 1 brick. There's 2 small round tiles there. And then there's the claw pieces.
Okay.
Up there. And then there's a couple of still translucent pieces in the back there.
I was just curious how they made that lava flow there.
I don't know. Can you see it? Is there enough light for you to see that?
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Okay.
Okay.
The teeth pieces. That's what I think of those.
Teeth, yeah.
Yeah, like teeth. Yeah. Hoosier wants to know, did you see that was already on sale at Amazon?
Yeah. It's got a $130 price tag, and it's definitely, I don't think it's worth it. This will be the last. This will probably be one of the last sets that I buy full price.
Mm-hmm. I say that, but then I look and I'm like, oh no, I want that set, and so I'm gonna buy that set, and then I'm like, I don't want to wait until it goes on sale, and then I don't get it.
Yeah. There wasn't a whole lot of new techniques in this.
Mm-hmm.
So
looks like a lot of big plates though.
Yeah, it's a lot of triangular plates. A lot of these. What are they? Like that.
Mm-hmm.
But
Nick says, if you use minifigure hands as a piece in a mock, they can hold those and you can make it into something. Yes, I realize that, Nick. I just have to order hands because I'm not taking them out of my minifigures. I'm not Kevin Hinkle.
Kevin Hinkle.
I cannot do it.
Well, Bricks on the Dollar, doesn't Bricks on the Dollar separate his too?
Yeah, but he's a Bricklink seller, so. And then so does there's a couple Bricklink sellers that have them out there, so I just buy them off of them. So, all right.
How much is it on Amazon, Hoosier?
Oh, let's go find out.
That's what I'm kind of curious about. It's you never say to go shopping for something that you've already bought.
That's a good good saying. Lego Air Castle. 129.
Okay, well, it's not on sale. Maybe it was on sale previously.
Yeah, it could have been on sale for a short period of time.
I know it sold out on the Lego store.
I don't know. That TIE Fighter looks like it would be pretty cool build.
The TIE Fighter is my favorite part of it.
Does the minifigure fits inside of it, right?
Yeah, the minifigure does fit inside.
I think I probably will have to look up the directions for that and build that.
Yeah, and it does come with these triangular tile here.
Oh, that's cool. The 1x3, right?
No, well, it's
a 1x2 but it's a half one or angle cut 1x2.
Yeah, 2x2 cut tile or whatever you want to call it. I'll pull one off and.
So you do get a new piece.
Yeah, well, it's a new element. That's what.
Yeah, new element.
That's what Butt Chop told me, and I even said it in my review. I was like, or not my review, but or my video or whatever you want to call it. Mm-hmm. I was like, that's a piece I haven't seen before.
All right, let's see where we at. Kevin has hundreds. He can help you out. Bricksomnia says Hinkle is an undercover psychopath. Wow. I used to buy Black Hands gloves. Since I don't work anymore, I'm going to have to rethink my sig fig. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I understand why they do it to a degree. I understand that Kevin wants to put all of his, when he uses minifigures, he wants to use them as a certain thing, and he does use his hands as elements.
Yeah.
We just like to give him a hard time about it.
And I think he knows that.
Oh, yeah. So. All right, well, I think we're going to cut this stream. We're about an hour in. A little bit.
Thank you, Hoosier.
I want to thank you guys for stopping by and watching. And if you're new here, which most of the people in the chat are not, when you're watching this later, please click the like thing. If you didn't like something, put it in the comments. I mean, I can't improve my videos if I don't know what you guys don't like about them. So thank you for watching. Thank you, Brick Pasta.
Thanks for having me on, Brickbender.
And we will see you later. Have a good one.
Later.